Right, let's look at lesson 4. How to personally value virginity. How to personally value virginity. Right, one of the things that I want us to say is, learn to be a person who values the fact that you are a single person and you have never slept with a man, you have never slept with a woman. Value your virginity. Yes, if you don't value your virginity, you will sleep with everything that walks on 2 legs. And ultimately, you will destroy your life. Not destroy your life. Get the point? To me, the whole issue about getting married was not an issue that I would say, today we are having 2 young people that are getting married here. I think the young man is 23, the girl is 21. Myself at 23 or at 21, I never thought of marriage. Never. I would not think of getting married. 23, or 31, or 21. And those are differences in personalities. But my young brother, I think, I can't even remember which, he probably got married at 24 or so years of age. And Vanavake right now, they are working. They are in the UK. The other one is in Australia and the like. But he always had this more mature approach to the whole issue of marriage. Inina was not like that. Yes. I remember when I joined Harvest House, 1998, Bishop Ashinifunza, who is your girlfriend. And I laughed, I was almost implying that I'm too young to have a girlfriend. Yet I was around my 28 years of age. So what that shows you is some people mature fast, some people mature late. Even in ministry, myself, I started preaching 10 years after salvation. Yes. By then, a lot of the guys that I grew up, they were already preaching. By Shumira, already. Yes. But with me, it was a very, very slow process. A very slow process. So, what is important is then value your virginity. The fact that I am a young person, I'm a single person. I just can't have every other person wanting kungondibata, kungondikisa. Get the point? Get the point? To me, the whole issue about getting married was not an issue that I would say, today we are having 2 young people that are getting married here. I think the young man is 23, the girl is 21. Myself at 23 or at 21, I never thought of marriage. Never. I would not think of getting married. 23, or 31, or 21. And those are differences in personalities. But my young brother, I think, I can't even remember which, he probably got married at 24 or so years of age. And Vanavake right now, they are working. They are in the UK. The other one is in Australia and the like. But he always had this more mature approach to the whole issue of marriage. Inina was not like that. Yes. I remember when I joined Harvest House, 1998, Bishop Ashton, and when you are a virgin, you have that fear of God. Restrainer, that's the fear that says, no, you know what? Yes, I may want sex, but not under these circumstances. Only within the confines of marriage can I do this thing. You get the point? That is very important. Are you listening to me? Yes, that is very important. And I want just to say to you, Guti, have that sense in your life where you say, yes, I'm a virgin and I value it. The world might laugh at me, but I would not do this thing to God for as long as I live. I will not do chimchakadara. So it's a symbol of purity, fear of God, as well as honor. Right? Now, one of the things that is very important is learn to honor a parent. Not a parent, it's a very crucial person. Many of us that are seated here, we are kids. Tirivana. Yes. But for me, I remember the day that I got married. I got a kiss from my dad. Yes. I remember that very clearly. Yes. He came and he kissed me. Now, an African man rarely kisses his son. In public, yes. But ndopa ndakazoona the magnitude of what I had done. Kuti zvakavafadza daddy, zvakavafadza mama. Yes. He was so happy. And if you want to honor a parent, yes. Now, as a parent, you receive 2 phone calls from school. Either mwana has done something wrong at school that warrants you to come. And for Konyakadaro, I dread it myself. Kunzwa kuti, we are calling you here. There's an issue of discipline. A child has done badly. Or you can have a phone call where you are told that a child has excelled. Yes. Yesterday, I was talking today in the morning, I was talking to my son yesterday. They had sports. So I called him. I cannot manage to attend sports. Yes. I had to write a sermon. In fact, yesterday I was here 5:30. 5:30 Maxine was here. By 8:30, Nandapedza sermon yangu for Sunday. Yes. It took me from 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. It took me 3 hours. After that, I started writing this module. Yes. I had this sermon, I had done this module before, but I had to rewrite it. Yes. So I started it around 9. Ndikazopedza na 2:30. Yes. But when I go today in the morning, and I was also kumba late in the evening. But today in the morning, my son came and he said, Daddy, I won an award for being the best athlete in my age group, my under 15s. I was the best and the like. And we broke the 100-meter record. We broke, relating, broke the 100-meter. We ran it in 49 seconds, the 3 of us, 4 of us. And it was a school record. School record was 50 seconds for the open age. But Isusu, we beat it. And the like, he was very excited. You see, so those are the 2 things that happen in life. Either Mana has done something honorable or they've done something dishonorable. And what I'm simply saying to all of you is there's nothing as honorable as getting it right on your day of marriage. You will see your dad, you will see your mom, they will come, they will congratulate you, they will be very happy for you. And it leaves a lasting impression in your life that I've done very well. And there's nothing as amazing as having a parent stand and they say to their in-laws, we are giving you our daughter, she's a virgin. And the like, it's an amazing feeling. Very important. So how to keep your virginity? Number 1, endeavor to walk with Christ. Yes. I want us to say to all of us, brothers and sisters, in your life, just endeavor to walk with Christ. Kangofamba chete na Kristo throughout the days of your life. I believe you will get it right. Personally, from the day that I got born again in 1982, I've never backslid. Yes, I've never backslidden. I've always been in God's house. Almost every Sunday, you can count on me, I'll be there in church. Almost every Sunday. For the 42 years, I was telling some people, in 42 years, I think the number of times I've probably missed my church services that I've missed, they are less than 10. Yes, they are less than 10 in 42 years. I'm always there in church on Sundays. So, number 2, develop the fear of God and set sexual boundaries. You know, when you get into a relationship, it's important just to have boundaries. Yes. I remember myself, one of the key boundaries that my wife and I had, we agreed with our last hour to be together was 6:30, or the last time we were together was 6:30. So we would always part ways at 6:30. Those are the type of boundaries that you put. It's very important to agree that we won't kiss each other. Yes. May your first kiss be when the preacher says, you can now kiss the bride. But with many times, the guy has too much experience. You can tell by the way he's kissing, any experience. Then avoid teenage dating. If you are a teenager, my advice is probably try to avoid that. You'll get yourself hurt. Yes, avoid teenage dating. You get yourselves hurt. So it's important just to avoid that. Then involve your parents. Yes, involve your parents. Now, some of us here, when you are making a choice of a wife, and they like, try to involve a parent. Yes. My parents, they are a little bit more open. Yes, you can tell them, Guti, there's a young man who is asking me out. But before I say yes, I want you to see the person. Yes. If both parents agree, yes, you can bring the person. Yes. And you tell them nicely, Guti, observe what you observe and tell me what you see. Yes. And when the person comes, my parents are no observer. And there are a whole lot of small things that they will be able to tell you. This is what we saw, and this is what we saw, this is what we saw. When you have a guy who is interested, try to involve your parents. Vamuone. Yes. Before you say yes, if you are a girl, and if you are a guy as well. Ngavamuone mskana wacho. And like, vanokuudza. They will pick these small things which you as a young person would not be able to pick. Yes, vanozvipika izvozvo mannerisms, just kutenda, the way the person conducts himself. If it's a young lady, whether she will pick up the dishes, whether she will clean the dishes, how she will greet them, and all those things. All those things they will be able to pick. And when they pick those things, vakakuudza kuti not this one. Yeah, don't get into a long discussion with them. People have always asked me, what if the parent is wrong? If the parent is wrong, God will come through. Yes. But personally, I have learned over the years that you never go wrong with the voice of a parent. You'll never go wrong. If your mom, no, not this one. Don't force it out. What if they are wrong? If they are wrong, God will come through. There's a way. Yes, I've had a number of those situations where parents refuse, including last year, somewhere around November, there's someone who came and said, my dad, Baba Vemskana vari kuramba. And I told that young man, just be patient. And a few weeks ago, that young person was telling me that the father has since agreed. Yes. But personally, that's my advice. Are you learning something? Quiet, sweet. If I'm about to involve your parents, because I'm moody. You are just saying, I want Philly Gangu. I want my Philistine. Hallelujah. Goliath of Gath. Tall, giant. But try to involve your parent. Yes. Try. Yeah. If the worst comes to it, involve your pastor. Just try to ask, Pastor, what do you think? Then develop healthy relationships. Yes, healthy relationships. What do I mean? Don't be a young man who can't relate with girls. The only way you want to relate with girls is the kiss. Sadar. Can you learn to relate with girls? Just to say hi. Every girl they want to relate with, it has to end up with I love you. You will. So try to relate well. Relate with girls without the end result being I love you. Relate with guys without anticipating it has to be a boy-girl relationship.